Good evening, folks. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're continuing with Cheriton. I wasn't planning on staying on this map for that long, but I'm actually really enjoying it. And seeing how big this place is. Actually, let's have a look. 15, I think it's went down a bit, but the stations has gone down, the pollution, oh, that's gone down, I think, because these were all at 90. They've definitely gone down since we've added this outer line. I also made this road bigger because a lot of these vehicles were hogging that line, so it should stop it from hogging the line. Let's have a little trip over this bridge. I tried to keep it matched, but obviously because it's two separate roads they don't actually clip on properly. I think if we built it as all one section it might have, but that's fine, I'll do it. That's this bit here, it's the corners where it slows down. So we probably should have made it here and then just go straight along. We could rebuild it. So we're just waiting on traffic. How much is there? 480. Are these two full? Not completely. Not really, no. I'm guessing this doesn't have the demand for them to be full. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so that's fine. Good evening, Porter. Just seeing how things are. What is the demand here? So it's not a big demand for it, that's why. That's fair. Is anyone else required, or is it just that one? Consumers, just that one. Okay. Let's check the 10 one. That's more than enough. Can't remember where that comes from though. Is that it? No, that's the basalt. Not yet. Actually, what I will do, so I don't forget, is I will go and download it now. Actually, I need to go to the store page, don't I? Let's see if I've got an ad in a minute. But while we're waiting, I'm gonna go and get the demo. Download 14 gig for a demo, jeez. Okay. Well, that does mean GFN is going to start off for the next 5 minutes. Might even kick me off. but it shouldn't kick me off completely, I don't think. So where does that come from? Suppliers, must be that one. Where's that? Oh, down there, okay. It's not really using that much. Consumers, a whole lot of food factories. Brewery, there's a bakery. That's not what I may click on. Where's the bakery? It's in Cheddarton, over here. Does that require nothing? Road King is ... I'm guessing it's crashing a lot. Maybe, yeah. Completely freezing up after around 20 minutes of playtime. Well, as you said, it's not even open test, it's closed testing, so they're probably still months away. But apart from the crashing, how does it, if you're allowed to say, that is, does it look good? Does it control good? You know, that sort of thing. What's your thoughts on it, if you're allowed to say that is? Obviously, because you know how close testing is in the games these days. They're very closed about things and don't want things to get out. But is it good apart from the crashing? I'm gonna make this station bigger. Let's just expand this one in a bit more. So we put some street access down here. Got a road there, and then another road there. I'm assuming that'll slightly alter the route. So I think most of them are trying to go out that way, but some of them can actually come this way. Let's get rid of that set of traffic lights and that one. There's no reaction to my input. Controlling it with the mouse and keyboard, but it's still alright. What is this? Why is there a tiny but it's not only just a tiny bit of road, but it's got a traffic light on it. Okay, let's see if we can fix whatever this mess is. Oh yeah, I think I tried to do this before, and because of the train tracks underneath it was trying to touch it. Do something like that maybe, is that better? And just get rid of the traffic lights. How long's that got? Another minute. Once that's gone, the game will be back to normal. This bit wasn't even supposed to be for them to expand to, it just happened. So let's... I know I said I was going to do this like 2 episodes ago, but what cities aren't attended to yet? I think there's one down here. This one. So let's get a bus route or something going just to get people moving. After one, go there. Might as well put the depot down here. Right, so where's this? New Haven. We'll get a couple of trams on this. Actually, I think even just the one right now, because it's a small area, there's not much here. Compared to the other cities. So not really much people using yet. So what do you request yet? Let me tune this, because these supplies are silly. Why would you want any of that stuff? So the residential, commercial, right? Let me fix this. Make sure there's not exactly selected. So what does that look like? That looks a bit more proper. That maybe. Right. Now we just need to bring it down here. I might just go at the airport. Bring it in via the air. Probably easier. Considering how far away it is. So I'm going to put one passenger terminal, just in case we want to bring passengers from Cheddarton down. Actually, we'll do 2 of each. And then squeeze in our cargo in there, so this can be both. This will be a fairly busy one, so I want to have a second runway. Straight. Let's get that there. Actually, that should be a highway. Because it'll be a bit quicker. There. Then we put the truck station. So we'll do 3, 0. Move it out a bit so it's got space. Passenger. Get these done. I'm not really expecting many people to come down here because it's not really well established, but it will help. Go, because I can see that this here, I don't want that to get in the way, but I think 3 should be fine. Don't think we'll need any more than 3. And we could even attach that to the airport and bring stuff down to that. And use that. So yeah, I think that'll do. Who was that? Happy Cat, thank you very much for the raid. I'm going to need to go and close that now because I can hear myself talk. That's not off-putting. But how was the rest of Warframe? Actually, I'll give you a little shout out. So if anyone likes the little, I wouldn't call it first person shooters, but shooter games like Warframe, what was there when you play Helldivers, that sort of thing. If you like that, go check out Happy Cat. She plays that sort of stuff, and she also plays God of War as well. Death constantly. I don't know. That might be a bit close to that depot, but we can get it in. If it's too far over, it's too far over. Got any for 2 parts for nice. Or parts for 2 Warframes, nice. Nice, we got it, and I wasn't sure if that was going to fit. Lots and lots of death loops. I approve of that. So those just joining, we're going to start working on New Haven. If anyone wants to think of a cheese or another cheese related town, we can rename the town and start providing to this. Since Cheddarton is pretty much done, there's nothing we can do with that one now. Stiltonville's pretty much done as well. That's got what it needs. But we've got a nice new town if anyone wants a cheese related name for it. Feel free. Oh. I want that, electric, that. Just to check the spelling, okay. Happy Cat might have one. While you do that, I'm going to go put the light on because it's getting dark. Oh. What's the real? Yeah, we'll do that. That's not a bad idea. Right, let's rename you to mozzarella. Mozzarella. That's actually quite funny, actually. I'm just going to copy that. Because we need to rename everything now. So that's now going to be that. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's what I do. Haven Freight Hub. And that's going to be New Haven Bus tram transfer. There we go. It's all named. Imagine having a city for, was that 200 years or so, and then someone comes along and renames it to Mozzarella Villa. I can't even remember what Cheddarton was originally called. I know Stilton was Raid. So, judging by the nearest factories called Chelsea, I'm gonna say it was called Chelsea. Obviously these ones sprouted up after we named it. Right, so let's get some cheese. From there to there. Cheese to mozzarella. Well, I'm just going to keep that copy and pasted because I've got a feeling I'm going to be typing that in a lot. Right, where's the one that's got the airport? Where's the airport that's got the actual hangar? Road depot, Stiltonville road depot. Stiltonville's got 3 road depots. If there isn't one, I'll just make one. Oh wait, hold on, where's that? That's not an airport though, is it? Oh, there's one near Cheddarton apparently. Cargo. I'm gonna go capacity. And I'm gonna go 3. Paint them that, the Happy Cat colours, and get them onto that one. Right, where are they? Where are they coming from? Actually, hold on, pause it, because I want to see where they're actually coming from. Cheese. Right, where's that? Oh, down there. Oh, I didn't know it was there. Okay. Now I do. Right, they're gonna go and get some cheese. Obviously, if we want it to work properly, we need to create a new line from here. Go here, here, and here. Go there. Right, what are we calling them? What are we just calling it? Cheese to... Cheese to... No, it's truck delivery, sorry. Forgetting myself. Nah. Of course we need to make that the happy cat colour. I don't think we've got a truck depot down here. Let's make one. Although I think we're using trams or... I don't think there's any need for these ones because they're not congestion yet. We'll use the urban trucks. I like them. No, they're only 43 miles an hour. We'll go through those. That's going to be the happy colour. Truck delivery. There. Now we wait for that to start taking cheese. We'll manage the line, see you can go into any of them. Go into any of them. You go in there, you go in there. Oh, it's probably going back up and down because I reset the terminal. I've confused it. Where is that airplane going? That plane's leaving the map. It's had enough. It's gone. Bye. It's like, fuck that shit, I'm out. Right, this one's going to where we're going. Fly. Let's deliver the cheese. Cheese. I think the first time I ever flew is when we were going to Florida one time and the pilot missed the runway coming down, so he had to pull back up and go round again. It was an interesting experience. So that'll drop the cheese off into one of these stations. It's going in there, so that will drop there. They'll appear over here, and then the trucks will come and get them. So what I would like to do now is set up a line from here to here, like from Cheddarton to mozzarella. I find it easier just to copy and paste that now. I think we'll just put a couple of them on. They can stop at either line. And I know now that the thing's over here. I could actually add some more terminals here, might as well. There we go. Do that so it's a bit more similar names to the other one. Right, let's get some airplanes on that line. So it's going to be passenger. I think 2 will be enough. Yes. that one because it's not a far place. That'd be that one. Well, it must be going that way. Oh, it does again. But if that's going to Cheddarton, why is it going this way? It's already at Cheddarton. Is it going to go up and then come back down? Oh, that looks dodgy. It's going to go through the bridge. Through the bridge. Yay! I knew putting a bridge there was going to be a great idea. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving that bridge anyway. I don't want the airplanes to go through it. That's a little bit silly. So is this still not maxing out? Cheese to where? Richmond. Okay. I mean, it's actually pretty full. I might need to add some more onto that line. Let's go with the scenic route. We built this last week. I kinda like it. I like that. I like that little route. How far back up is this road now? I think the last time we checked it was all the way up here. What? Look how far back this goes. I bet maybe a few more years it's going to back basically all the way up to this city. Which is ridiculous. So you look at the scale, so it's backed from here all the way to here. And that's within a few years. I'm pretty sure it's going to be all the way back to this side at some point. There's a town there, but not worked on actually. Do you know what it might be? Let me see this other airport. Yeah. I think it's the distance. See, they're all having to wait on each other to leave. So I don't think adding more airplanes to that's going to help. Let me see. Not this. I want this. What is on capacity? Cargo. So let's get 6 to 6. What does the ones have? Are they the same planes? I'm assuming they are. Yeah, they're the same plane. But I don't think the little ones are the same, the passenger ones. I think they can get replaced. So this airport actually goes this way. Most of them go the other way. That's interesting. I'm assuming, yeah, that's full. How many buses have I got on that little airport shuffle? 2. Yeah, I'm gonna need way more than that. Give me 4. Because this thing's full. Of course, that's a small road, which will be delaying that. Do that. More look, the buses should pick everyone up. That's looking better though. Where's the little look tune? That's full. I suppose some of them are coming from the other town as well. Am I going to need to put another train on this line? Cause I can't make the train bigger because of how compact it is, but it's literally filling up. Or is it full? We'll find out in a minute. Not really, no. Not as many people as I thought. Let's see how this one's getting on. Well, I need to start putting buses down here. Actually, I've got the airplanes, but without the buses. No one's actually going to use it. They're not going to walk all the way from there to here. So let's go that one. Transfer. What's it for Lilliville Airport? And we'll just stick one tram on that. Should be able to run it. No, something's not electric. Let's see this bit. That's fine. That's electric. I've got a feeling it's a road down here. That's electric, so why? Oh, it's a freight hub. Have I... what? I've put it on the freight hub, that's why. You silly person. Manage line. Take that off. Add it to passenger line. There we go. And you can go in any platform that you see fit. Manage vehicle. So that will now go between the airport and the town. Cool. I'm guessing that can only go 37. I might put a bus on that. I might change that to the bus. But that should get the passengers moving. Yeah, there's already a few people waiting there. Eventually people will start waiting over here as well. This is just still filling up. Is there just not enough trams, or is the trams blocking the road? So I'm assuming these guys are waiting for this bit to clear up, and that bit's not going to clear up. Just trying to figure out where these guys are all trying to get to. Obviously not this road's clear. How much cargo is there? A lot. Such a regular. So there's no bigger cargo ones. That's the one that we're using, isn't it? I don't know if we can do anything with that. So this one down here is not getting anything either. still no passengers yet, but I think the buses and trams are still doing their thing. And yeah, they're actually having to walk over here. Put a little bus here. No. Take that one off. Airport. Let's look. Airport. And that can just go between the airport and the terminal. Bus loop. What's Villa Airport? So that can head down and that can just go between the two. So that the people aren't having to walk all the way over. I think that's slowing them down. Come. There's already people sitting waiting. You don't blame them. You don't want to walk a full platform just to get to an airport and then walk even further. If it's a little shuttle bus that goes to them, you might as well go on the shuttle bus. So some people are still preferring to walk. It doesn't matter. As long as people are using the airplane now. So people are still walking down, the bus already made it. Let's see, 23 people you'll be getting on this thing. There's no one getting from Sheraton yet, but they will eventually. There you go, there's already people waiting here. Let's go to Richmond. Let's rate this one. It's been a while since we've been on this one. That really only covers there. Covers that. What we could do is put a little cargo building over this side and that'll cover that section. There we go, now that covers that side. We've not been on these trains in a while. Have we? It's been a while since we've been on the iron train. I have a little go on the steel one as well. construction, alright, little run. There's a steel one just leaving, let's hop on it. I think this one goes all the way up to the is it engines, I think this one is. So this one goes quite far. I remember building this one. It's a bit early to start slowing down, I'm guessing there's a train in front of us. I'm going to check the signals for this one. Make sure they're all stretched out a bit more. They seem to be quite far apart. Although I think it does end here because it cuts over this little bridge. Because the station's right after the bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna check the signals. They should be alright though. Maybe another set here. Maybe another set here. Yeah, these are quite sporadic, these ones. There. Yeah, that's fine. I might just change this bridge over to that little, because it looks a bit silly, that bridge, for that sort of area. This one as well. I'll leave that one. Kinda prefer those bridges. So what else is standard construction material, fed, goods. I don't think there's even a goods place, is there? There's one in Richmond. There's a new post office down here. Yay, Doc's back. Remember when this used to be about an express road? It's now consumed into the city. Which is why I made this the express road. I can't even see where my headquarters is anymore. It's in here somewhere. Where is my head office? Was it that? There it is. Found it. I think it's still the tallest building in the map. Looks like it is. Let's go see how the cheese factory's getting on. Well, it's busy. Consumers. Tisbury apparently requires it. Which one's Tisbury? Well, it's all the way down here. That's an easy fix actually, because there's cheese over here for this area. Is there a you're over here. Let's get that down to here. That's going to be truck, delivery, Tisbury. You want your cheese? Well, I was going to say there's a whole lot here, but I'm guessing it got took away. You've got cheese over here. Let's see if this one's got any. You've got cheese here, which just got taken away by a truck. You've got cheese here, and then obviously at the cheese factory you've got cheese at the airport and cheese in the train station. Look me up, it's cheese. Jesus. That's a funny one. Right, but anyway, I'm assuming there's a truck depot over here. Cargo. Let's get a couple of trucks. They're gonna be cheese to actually be under. Where are they? Tisbury. There it is. I just realised... No, it's going to go down now, because I was going to say that's a one-way road. If it goes out that way, it's going to need to go all the way up the tunnel and come back down. But it's not, it's coming down the way. What? Why did it go back up? Okay. I'm guessing it's going to get the cheese now. Why are they doing that? They go all the way up and then go down. Okay. Sure. Terminals. Can you go into 4? Because you're all going to the same place and you're all in the line. Okay. I am, however, if I can, doing that. So if they do want to go up that way, they can. So I think that's all these places that require cheese getting it. Yep, there's a whole load of them going down there now. I think pretty much every one of them requires cheese, but for cheese them. And whatever that is. Could even do cheese for this place. So it comes from down there anyway, so they could bring it back up. Cheese. Patron. You get no. Hey! No, you're not going anywhere. Not until Happy Cat says you can go. Okay, you can go now. Still no cheese for this one, but it should eventually. That's nice, there's people waiting. So what else is still need? Tools, goods, and food. Basically the basic stuff basically. There's a food factory there. Advanced in construction plant. Or a basic one there. Quarry's not too far away actually. Could probably just put a road direct down. Either stone, marble, or concrete. Concrete requires cement, sand, stone, and water. Do I actually need this double track? I don't think it's producing enough milk. Global upgrade segment. Upgrade any possible signals. Cool. I think it's that little bump on the road that's limiting that to 50, 75. It doesn't really matter, that train can only handle so much. How busy is this? 325 to go to Cheddar. Oh, it's not, it's Richmond, not Cheddar. But I genuinely don't think there's any point in adding any more planes to that. It's this side. It's holding them up. Oh, you like cheap viewers, yay! You know where the cheap viewers can go? Up your butt. Let's see, is this going further? Yeah, look, it's there. The road's there. Let's follow it along and see how far back it goes now. Imagine you were stuck in this traffic. This is why I put a bus lane. This road's getting longer and longer. This way. Look, they're boating over here. They're actually starting to build over here. Why? It's a private road, no one's gonna get down there. Why are they building here when I've got a nice open bit down here for them? That's funny. I just like this little bit, the way it goes through the buildings. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be us for the day. Oh. So we did actually do stuff that I said I was going to do today. Like we've started building down here now. Whether they've got any goods is another question. Actually, let's check here. What is it? It's a truck, isn't it? Truck delivery. Yeah, they're starting to get it. Let's get 27. So yeah, the cheese is starting to come down here now, which is good. So everywhere is getting all the cheese it needs. Yay!